Thud, a noise came from the bathroom, and Mario Walden, groggy from the heat, shot upright and rushed in. Nancy. He pushed the door open and found Nancy sprawled naked on the tile floor. She rubbed the spot where she had landed. The sweltering weather had her sweating non-stop, and she's a bit of a clean freak and couldn't stand it, so she came to take a quick shower, only to slip. Now, with Mario in the doorway, her face went bright red. Hey! Quit staring. Nancy snatched a bath towel and wrapped it around herself. The towel was barely long enough to cover her, it covered the essentials, but those long, bare legs, beaded with crystal droplets, gleamed in the steam. The half cover left just enough to the imagination, which only made Mario's body react more. I heard a noise and thought something might be wrong, he stammered, his gaze drifting over her despite himself. Mario was 19, no clueless kid. He studied in Flos and often stayed at his cousin Ryder's place. Nancy was Ryder's wife. Seeing his eyes still glued to her, Nancy felt flustered and annoyed. She tried to stand, but a stab of pain shot through her ankle, and she dropped heavily back to the floor. "Aren't you going to help me up?" she scolded, her voice soft but edged. "Uh-oh." He snapped out of it, slipped an arm under her carefully, and lifted. "Are you okay, Nancy?" "I think I twisted my ankle." She winced, furrowing her brow. His palm slid on her slick arm, and his heartbeat kicked. "How about I carry you back to the bedroom?" At that, her cheeks warmed again. Wrapped in nothing but a towel, half covered at best, how could she let him carry her piggyback? She knit her brows and said quietly, "Just help me walk and take it slow." "Okay." Back in the bedroom, Mario saw a nightgown and a pair of red lace panties lying on the bed, and a question flashed through his mind. Had Nancy walked to the bathroom stark naked? The thought jolted through him. The steamy image from the bathroom replayed itself, those long, pale legs crossing and uncrossing, even more dazzling in the mist. His eyes drifted to the red lace panties. They were a very sexy pair, and a small, telltale stain marked the fabric, a spot that was still damp. "What are you ogling? Go find the ointment and rub my ankle." Nancy's face heated again. She rapped him on the head, indignant. "Ow." He rubbed the spot, looked at Nancy's flushed cheeks, and felt a restless heat rise in him. Still staring, she arched a brow. Afraid she would snap, he hurried toward the living room to fetch the first aid kit. He had barely reached the doorway when Nancy called, "Get me a set of pajamas from the wardrobe on the left, and a bra and panties." "Got it?" He brightened, grabbed the pajamas and underwear, then went to find the kit. By the time he returned, Nancy had dressed. Her hair was still wet, but she didn't look so disheveled anymore. "Nancy, want me to rub it in?" he asked, cautious. "Hurry, it hurts like hell." She lifted her foot. The skin around her ankle was red and swollen. Seeing that she didn't refuse, he crouched, flipped open the kit, squeezed ointment onto his palm, and with the other hand picked up her foot, cradling it gently. Easy." Nancy tapped his head again, giving him a pained, reproachful look. Watching her flinch, he didn't dare press. The swollen patch at her bare ankle made his chest tighten with a strange tenderness. "Why did you stop?" Nancy drew in a sharp breath. I'm afraid it'll hurt," he said, tongue-tied. "Silly boy. It'll hurt, but that's how you get the blood moving so it heals faster." She couldn't help a light, girlish giggle. He drew a breath, steadied himself, and took hold of her foot again. Nancy hurt, but she bit her lip and kept quiet. Her bare foot and slender calf pulled at him, and the hot-blooded Mario shifted uncomfortably, trying to adjust himself. He had a hard-on, those tight jeans were no help at all. Nancy caught the movement. She didn't need to guess what was running through the young man's head.